Hi, I'm Chef Rick Tarantino. You might recognize me from shopping television or check out my website at chefricktarantino.com. I'm going to make you the most wonderful bourbon glazed shrimp that you ever had right here in my backyard. Let's begin by making the glaze on our grill. I'm going to show you how to make the perfect combination just for that wonderful taste. Let's get started. We're going to start by adding in about a cup of brown sugar, about 4 or 5 cloves of crushed garlic or chopped garlic, teaspoon of vanilla. I'm using a Madagascar vanilla because I think it has a richer, deeper flavor. About a teaspoon of a good steak sauce. Then about maybe a 1/4 cup of cola. That's my secret ingredient. That's going to bring out the sweetness in the bourbon. You can even experiment. You can try using a ginger ale, a root beer, anything you like. I'm going to give that a quick mix so it starts. After that's done stirring, I'm going to add in a little bit of cinnamon stick, a little bit of fresh cinnamon stick using my zester. And you can go ahead and add those sticks in as well. Next, I'm going to zest in some lemon. I've got a zester here that's going to remove just the yellow part, which is the zest. That's where the oil is. That's going to add that bit of acid and flavor that we want when we're using a marinade. Now we're going to place this in a saucepan and reduce it till it's a little thicker so we can glaze our shrimp. I'm going to pour that into our hot pan. Then I'm going to keep an eye on this so it don't burn. And I'm just going to reduce it until it starts to thicken so we can have a wonderful glaze for our shrimp. I'm going to begin skewering the shrimp so we can put our glaze on. Okay, what I'm going to do is pass the skewer through 2 sides of the shrimp, just like that, so that when the shrimp cooks, it stays on the skewer and doesn't open up. Now I'm using U20 shrimp because they're larger, but you could use any size shrimp that you'd like, and you're just going to continue to do this until you have as many shrimp skewers as you'd like. Now we'll go get our glaze so we can coat our shrimp. We're just going to glaze pretty heavy. Going to glaze this shrimp up. Just going to remember, we're just adding flavor. I'm going to flip it over, and while it's cooking, we're going to glaze it again. Now we don't want the glaze too heavy because it'll burn. We want the shrimp to cook through the glaze. So let's place these skewers on the grill. It's only going to take 3 or 4 minutes per side to cook them up. All right, let's turn these over. Now we're going to glaze them again to keep that nice bourbon flavor going through and through. That brown sugar, that cinnamon, and that garlic are going to combine to just add a great flavor. Wow, those are coming just great. I'm going to give them one more turn and one last coating of our bourbon glaze. This is wonderful. In fact, what I also like to do with this bourbon glaze is when I'm finished right here, I'll reduce it a little bit, make it thick like a syrup, and I can pour that over the finished dish. Now let's plate these up. Wow, I'll tell you what, they smell absolutely delicious. Hey, the next time you want to impress your friends and family, try this bourbon-glazed grilled shrimp. It's sure to please. I'm Chef Rick Tarantino. Thanks for joining me in my backyard.